tonight.
Are you falling for me, Laurina?
Laurina gets her chance with Blake.
An entire day with Laurina. See how that goes.
Will this woman of mystery finally let her guard down?
All I could think was, no, not my face.
Then a group play date.
Go like this.
That's not all fun and games.
Getting so desperate that you have to, like, weasel up on other people's territories just needs to back off a bit. Mine is a disappearing potion. The more that magical potions get dropped and girls keep leaving, it's good.
So ladies, congratulations on being in top 10.
Top 10, ladies. Cheers.
It's bittersweet.
Wow.
Bittersweet.
At this point, there's only 10 of us, and I really, really want to stay. I think putting my head on the potential chopping block last week made me realise just how much I want to make the most of this opportunity to get to know a great guy and see if there's real chemistry there and maybe even fall in love.
Who hasn't been on a single date?
I haven't.
All us girls are wishing our name is on there. And Louise, Cara, Alana and myself still haven't had a single date with him, so there's a 25% chance that my name is on that card.
Half of me is thinking like, yes, I'll be next, but then the other half is like, okay, Alana, just chill out, don't get your hopes up.
Jess jumps to the table and grabs the date card, and we're all super excited, anticipating who's it gonna be, what's it gonna be.
Oh, don't. The suspense.
Are you falling for me, Laurina?
Cheeky. I was ecstatic. I'm so ready for this one-on-one time with Blake, and the line, "Are you falling for me?" It could mean anything.
Bungee jumping? That would be incredible. I would love that.
Laurina said that she wanted it to be bungee jumping, but I'm not sure. I think she might just talk the talk and not be able to walk the walk.
I'm an adrenaline junkie. I would love that.
Oh, well, that's good. Perfect date for you then.
Yeah. There's been this controversy with Laurina and whether she's here to promote herself or whatever it is that she's doing in life, versus, you know, being here for the right reasons of falling in love, finding a relationship, getting to know Blake.
Maybe you're just gonna row a boat off a waterfall.
I think that this is an excellent opportunity for Blake to get to know Laurina. I want Laurina to spend an entire day with Blake. I want Blake to spend an entire day with Laurina. See how that goes.
To be honest, I'm too weary from having to explain myself and defend myself to the other girls. I'm really starting to open up to the idea of getting to know Blake and forming a romantic connection with him, and I'm open and I'm ready. I'm so excited to spend today with Blake. I'm really starting to like him, and I've got some butterflies in my stomach. I can't wait to see him. Maybe he's just gonna romance me all day until I fall for him.
Today, we're at Skydive the beach, and I thought I'd challenge myself and Laurina and jump out of a plane. I'm absolutely terrified, but I'm not afraid to admit that. And who better to do that with than the lady who seems the most composed out of all of the girls I've met in the house so far. Laurina stepped out of the limo and she looked fantastic.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. Finally.
I know.
I mean, she was in her sneakers, in her jeans, looking cash and yet still rocking it as always.
I'm excited for you, though.
For me?
You got a really bad fear of heights?
I do have a very big fear of heights, and that's a big part of why I wanted you to be here with me. You're such a strong character. I see that strength in you every time I chat to you, every time we have a funny conversation, and that strength is something that I'm going to need today.
Okay.
It's one thing to have a big fear of heights. It's another to have that, then to want to go skydiving, and then to have an overcast day. Black clouds, there was rain pouring down at different intervals, but I knew I still wanted to go with it. Yeah, I'm set. Let's do this. Nerves are good. This plane is a little rickety. As we were climbing higher and higher and higher in the sky, my nerves were slowly increasing. I was trying to keep a cool face. I mean, I had a gorgeous girl next to me, holding my hand, comforting me as much as she could, and just thinking, that's all right, I've got this. I don't know, I'm still taking my mind to another place, as much as I can. Who does these things? Well, after today, apparently me. Hopefully. I'm calm.
I'm alright, I'm excited.
And I was so confident. I just thought, yeah, I've got this.
Finally, the door opened to the side of the aircraft. All we could see out was clouds, there was rain going past, and I knew this was going to be interesting. He said, are you ready? I think I said no, and we were off. Bam. Falling, it was so rapid, there was rain smashing up on our faces. Everything's going past you so fast. We were going at 240 kilometers an hour.
It was so incredibly painful, the rain belting against my face, and all I could think was, no, not my face.
Oh, pretty good. Oh my God.
I felt so sorry for Blake. That he already had that fear, and to be confronted by that as well, I was worried that he may even be feeling worse than what I was.
What an experience!
It was pretty good,
It was great. I was just so glad that I'd put myself through this experience, and I was really glad that I was able to do that with Laurina as well.
I wouldn't mind just retying my hair so I don't look atrocious.
What?
No, tie my hair up.
Yeah! And I'm feeling pumped. I mean, this was amazing. This is a high like no other. None I'd ever been on in my life. Ah! I just couldn't wait for Laurina to land, for me to share this experience with her.
When we finally landed, I was just so incredibly happy to be on ground.
Babe!
I couldn't wait to see and find Blake and run over to him.
I'm so traumatized.
Really? Why?
It hurt.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Wow.
No one warned me about the pelting feeling in your face. You still look, hey, you still look good. You still look good. That's okay.
My lips.
Oh, yeah.
It's really...
He saw how traumatized I was. It was such a beautiful moment. He just opened up his arms to me and I fell into them, and it was really beautiful.
This was a complete contrast to what I just experienced. Supposed to be her that was accompanying me. I was the one that was petrified. And, well, look, I'm just happy I was around to comfort her and to let her know it was okay.
Wow.
You were so calm. I'm like, if I could do this.
Getting like whipped
Yeah.
in the face.
Hey,
It really hurt.
Seeing Laurina in a more vulnerable state today really just It opened up a softer side to me, and I got to experience that for the first time. People won't get out of this rain. It was comforting to know that we can both be strong for each other.
Maybe they're doing like a trapeze class.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Good afternoon, ladies. As you know, Blake and Laurina are spending the day together. But Blake did send me here so I could talk to you about a group date that some of you will be joining him on. I can tell you without a doubt that Blake is a family man, and he is absolutely certain that children will play a very large role in his life at the right time and with the right person, of course. So, to help him find out who that right person might be, he's organised a very special day for some of you at a preschool.
I would say that this group date is one of my dream dates. I absolutely love kids. I'm the most clucky person ever. I love kids, and I'm not gonna lie, kids love me.
Now, I know you're really keen to find out who will be doing this, so he's given me this card, and I'll leave that for you to read. Have fun.
Thanks, Sasha. Okay, who wants to be on this date?
Every girl wants their name to be on this card.
Lanzi, this is your dream date.
Yes, I definitely love kids. I love children, and having a whole lot of children around will just be great for me.
Let's open and find out.
Yeah. Okay, Alana. Amber. Jess.
I haven't spent that much time with Blake, and I'm looking forward to Blake seeing another dynamic of who I am.
The next one who's going is Lisa.
As Alana was reading the names out on the date card, I'm getting more and more nervous. I want to be on this date so badly.
Sam.
I'm pretty good around children. I'm an auntie and I've got 2 little nieces. So, you know, I feel really comfortable around them. Knowing that I'm going to be on this date, I'm pretty rapt for it. I think it's right up my alley.
Now there's one more person going. Okay, and the last girl going.
It's totally gonna be you.
Oh, maybe Louise.
Coming up,
I started copying like a whip, lashing my face.
Laurina has everyone on the edge of their seats.
It was like Passions of the Christ, like trauma.
I didn't know what to think and I didn't know where to look.
I didn't know she was crying, laughing. I'm still confused. I'm lost.
Now there's one more person going.
I desperately want my name to be called out. I love kids. I wanted to be there so badly.
Okay, and the last girl going.
It's an important one. Like, Blake wants to see if you have potential to be a good mother of his children, basically.
Oh, maybe Louise.
Is Cara.
Yes! Oh my God. Yes. A little excited.
Apart from relief, I'm so excited. I wanted to be on it so badly. I'm so happy.
So, 6 girls going. Blake will have to divide his time between the girls and also the children. So it'll be a tough
actually
one.
going to be interesting to see how he interacts with the kids as well.
Probably not the most romantic date, but Blake definitely has to see a potential girlfriend or wife and how they interact with children, because he's made it very clear it's quite high on his priorities to have children at some point in time. I think it'll make a really good dad.
Alana has always talked to us about, you know, how she really wants a family, she really wants kids, but I feel like she really is so precious. It could be a struggle for her.
Jumping out of a plane isn't the best way to have a one-on-one chat. I wanted to have some extra time with Laurina in a much more calmer environment. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is the Bachelor pad.
Is it?
It is.
Oh my God, how lovely.
You are the first girl I've brought back to the Bachelor
What a
pad.
privilege. Oh my goodness, it's so cozy. Gorgeous.
I felt really privileged. It was an honour to be the first girl that he's brought there, and it's a symbol of reaching a milestone in the process that he's starting to open up more himself.
I feel special, thank you.
You absolutely should.
The house was beautiful, really, really beautiful. The fire going in the corner, the candles. The scene was really, really romantic.
I think I might make up a couple of cocktails if you're up for that.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Do you mind if I freshen up a little?
Yeah, sure. Okay. No worries. Let's go for it. I'll show you where. Just felt really happy that I've had Laurina around this long in order to get to know her more.
Hey, what you making?
I thought I'd make up a bit of an espresso martini. I would have been really disappointed if I hadn't. I remember when we were chatting at one of the cocktail parties, and you told me that what you're looking for, which I thought was very sweet. It stuck in my head. It was a sparkling mind, a wild spirit, and a tame heart.
As an overview.
As an overview. How have you come to see that that's what you want? And
I guess the sparkling mind comes from I want somebody who's adventurous in their thinking and open-minded and spiritual as well. I want that depth. I want somebody who is able to love one person, that loves themselves enough, they've experienced enough and enough other women to be able to love one person wholly, that they love themselves enough to be able to mirror that in the person that they love. So I think that.
I realised I'm finally getting this girl. I understand what she's about. You've intrigued me a lot, and I've wanted to get to know you more. And I think that you're a beautiful person.
Thank you. I've always tried to be myself around Blake, and the fact that he's encouraging that is so incredible for me. Like, I ultimately want love and understanding and acceptance. That's what I'm looking for.
I recognise that, and I'd like to say thank you for that. Laurina showed a vulnerable side on this day today, and she let her walls down, she let me in, and she really surprised me in so many ways. We became a lot closer, and I'm really happy that I got to spend such an amazing day with Laurina. Laurina?
Yes, Blake.
Will you accept this rose?
Most definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we kissed. And kissed. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was the biggest connection for me, was that moment, and I thought to myself, maybe I could love this guy.
I reckon today's date with Laurina could either go really bad or really good.
We're all sitting in the red room, kind of, anticipating when is Laurina getting home. It's gonna be like, she's gonna absolutely excel or completely plummet. We don't know. Suddenly, in walks Laurina.
Hey, girls. Hey.
I wasn't actually surprised to see Laurina with a rose. I think if she didn't get one, she would have kicked and screamed until she did. So, kudos to her. So tell us everything from start to finish.
One of the most intense experiences of my life.
Wow.
Yeah. Intense. So we went skydiving. As soon as we got out of the plane, I started copping like a whip lashing my face.
I didn't know what to think and I didn't know where to look. I think I was shielding my face.
It was like Passions of the Christ, like a whip lashing every part of your face, like bee stings, like hair removal laser, like trauma.
It was like the most dramatic thing I've ever heard.
Laurina is always dramatic, almost mind-boggling dramatic.
And as soon as we got out, with the whipping, I knew that my face was like,
I didn't know if she was crying, laughing, pretending to be amazing, or what.
And I tried to cover my face from the whippings.
There was just a lot of emotion going on, and I'm still confused. I'm lost.
So anyway, when we landed, I was really traumatised and Blake was really, really good. He was really supportive and cuddled me and it was like really, really good. And then I got to go back to the Bachelor pad.
I was kind of like, oh, wow, that's full on. You don't take someone back to your pad or your house unless it's kind of serious, you know?
So at what point did Blake give you the rose?
When we were on the couch and having a nice chat. Yeah.
If she's coming home with a rose, it means that he must obviously see something, or it was a pity rose.
So, the question on everybody's lips is, did you kiss?
Yeah, we had a couple of nice little pecks. Yeah, there were a few nice little pecks at the end.
I'm not sure if she's telling us the whole story because she didn't seem too happy about it, and I know if I got a kiss from Blake, I wouldn't be able to stop smiling.
So, successful day then?
Lovely, lovely day. Like, yeah.
Initially, Laurina was one of those girls that people disliked. They saw her as someone that was no threat and would be sent home pretty quickly. Now she's a threat.
Like, I'm just not really sure where this second wind has come from, but I still just don't think she's gonna last.
Coming up, as the women discover Blake's potential as a dad,
Blake looks good with kids hanging off him.
Jess makes her move.
Really? This is your tactic? You're getting so desperate that you have to, like, weasel up on other people's territories?
Have fun.
I'm here, open-hearted, and what's going to happen is what's going to happen.
Hold on, then I'll try to lift you up. So you ready? Yes. There we go. To help along with today's date, I enlisted the help of some of the most feisty little people I've ever met. You ready? You might have to use two hands. These kids are absolutely hilarious. I'm just lifting children, that's what I do. From everything today, I want to see how the girls are with the kids. Who's the most patient? Who's the most understanding? Who's the most playful? I'm looking for that maternal side, of course. I want to see how they handle the kids because, well, I want kids one day. You're so heavy. But rest assured, I'm not going to have 30 children.
What are you guys doing? We first walked in, no sign of Blake.
All I see are these, like, smiling little faces, and they're like,
We realised he's actually under a massive pile of children.
Blake looks good with kids hanging off him.
Guys, these are my friends. They're here to have fun with us today and play around.
The children were all just such little individuals, now so gorgeous and cute, and there are a few of them I definitely wanted to bring home with me.
Yeah, so we've got a tea party there. We can plant some trees there. We've got some mud cakes and face painting out the back.
Yeah, let's do some face painting. Okay. Do that? Let's do it on this cheek.
My single date with Blake does seem like it was ages ago. There's a part of me that would really love the opportunity to get some more one-on-one time with him.
Can't we build something? Can we build a castle?
Whenever we're around each other, it's like we pick up exactly where we left off. There's no awkwardness. It's always really easy and it just flows and we have fun.
Yeah, do you want to come with the gardening? Yeah, come on.
Alrighty. Who wants to have a tea party?
It was good fun getting messy today. A lot of the dates have been whining and dining and all the rest of it. Here, there really wasn't any of that. Green? Ah, good. Excellent. It was face painting, it was mud, it was dirt, it was all the rest of it.
Can you help me squish the pot?
A couple of the girls really have a maternal side, and it was great to see that come out today. Lisa certainly had it. They just flock to her. And Lisa is the big kid, and I think they see that within her. So no fear, sitting on her lap, getting in amongst it. She was having a ball, just laughing the whole time.
Family is very important for me. I grew up with the best parents in the world and the best sister. To have that of my own one day would be absolutely amazing.
How many kids do you want, Blake?
At least 6, right? How about you?
Maybe 2 or 3.
One stage, I noticed Lisa, kids crawling all over her, really getting into it. That really stood out to me.
At 27, no kids, I really feel a little bit lost inside, and I want to have those kids to grow up with.
Wah, go like this.
There's still more treasure in here.
Okay,
So you used to playing with kids?
Yeah, you know what? Well, when I first came to Australia, I was actually working as an au pair, and so I'm super used to it. Cool.
Blake and I are having some nice one-on-one time. The kids are there. We're all kind of interacting, having the time of our lives.
I just seem to always get along with kids. Like, it just seems natural to me, so.
Yeah.
Then out of the corner of my eye, I see magical Jess magically appear.
Really?
And I'm like, what is this girl doing?
Yeah, it's definitely fun. This is a fun age.
And then I just see her like creeping closer and closer and closer.
We made a birthday cake! I made the cake!
And I'm like, really? This is your tactic? You're getting so desperate that you have to like magically appear and weasel up on other people's territories?
Where's your hat?
Ready?
If I see a moment with Blake that's right for me, when you're courting a lovely gentleman, I will take it.
Sun safety. It's important.
I don't care if you want to spend one-on-one time with Blake, but don't step on other people's toes, because it looks bad.
I'm gonna call you Lucy now,
Lucy, okay, why is that?
because that's what's written on the hat.
Oh, well then, I am Lucy.
I also noticed I wasn't the only person that Jess interrupted on.
How's yours going?
There was Alana Blake sitting at the face painting table.
You want silver? I think I'm gonna come help her.
And then Magical Jess kind of crept around, and I was like, okay.
Just so happens I am looking for a girlfriend.
It's amazing. I don't have a boyfriend either.
And she was sitting in front of Blake and like painting Blake.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and hope that.
And I'm like, what is going on right now?
There never seems to be enough time to spend with Blake alone. If it feels right, you just have to go with your gut.
Stealing my cat thunder.
Oh, wow.
Jess was just too interested in getting one-on-one time with Blake.
All right.
I definitely wouldn't put someone in a situation where they felt they had to leave. If I had one-on-one time with Blake, I wouldn't be getting all cozy up with him right in front of another girl. Yeah, it was just weird.
You got a lot of pink on the left, so I just want to make sure that there's just enough on the right as well. Yeah.
I don't want to stick this up your nose by accident. I'm going to head into the sandpit. Have fun.
I think that Jess is almost like oozing desperation for attention.
Yeah.
I think that Jess needs to back off a bit.
I think in any group situation, there's always going to be an element that is unfair because there's just not enough time for Blake to get around evenly to everyone. I'm looking for a partner for me, for a lifetime partner, and I'm going to keep my focus on that.
Coming up,
All right, who's ready for story time?
Amber takes matters into her own hands.
I'm not gonna lie here, we're getting down to final 10.
Mine is a disappearing potion.
The more that, magical potions get dropped and girls keep leaving, it's good.
I've got a playful side to myself, and it's important to see that in my partner. It was good to see the girls letting their hair down, playing with the kids, not afraid, well, most of them, not afraid to get face paint going on and getting in the dirt and just being silly.
Oh, I just loved it. You know, I could have stayed there all day.
Let's make our pirate ship.
I turned into a kid for the day.
At the preschool, we all had paint all over us, especially myself, I think. I was like a canvas. Alana came back clean.
I'm gonna make my symbol. Are you?
I'm not sure if that really did her any favours.
How's your day going?
Good, good. A little bit of pain. A little bit, as I can see that you're
on your
sharing.
t-shirt as well.
I get the feeling in this situation Blake wanted to see us let our hair down and see how involved we'd get.
How are you going with them all today?
Yeah, pretty good. Been doing a bit of painting with some glitter, and we stuck the patty pan things on it.
All the girls ended up with face paint on them, and you know, that's great and fun and everything like that, but I didn't mind too much having my face still looking pretty for Blake.
Yeah, you know, these things happen. You got a little bit going up there.
Yeah, I've got some here. I'm not quite sure what that is, but...
No.
I think it's a talent to be able to stay clean around 25 children, and I think it's good potentially when I am a mum, because I don't want to be playing with the children getting dirty then going out shopping with face paint all over me. Like, you need to be able to still be a mum and still look like a mum. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, who's ready for story time? There we go. All right. Each of my friends are going to come up and they're going to tell you a story now. For the storytelling time, I wanted to put the girls on the spot. I wanted to see how creative they were, but how they adapted and just went with the flow. I think we're going to start it off with Princess Sam. Do you want to get up and have a story?
Sam is up and she's the narrator, and she selects myself, Jess, and Blake to all be a part of her story.
So, once upon a time, there was a family of trolls.
Similar to zombies, my lord.
And they were so not very nice and great. I was quite confused with my own storytelling. I got a bit distracted and have no idea where I was going with that. You have a magic potion, then you can put it on other people. And what's yours, Amber? Ding!
Mine is a disappearing potion.
Oh, Jess is gone!
Oh, man!
Well played, Queen Amber. Well played.
I think Amber is classic for saying it how it is, and she's not very subtle.
Reading between the lines, I think there's a part of Amber that would like to lock me in a closet.
I'm not gonna lie here, we're getting down to final 10, and the more that, you know, magical potions get dropped and girls keep leaving, it's good.
Now, Blake clearly wants all his friends together, so he casts a spell and brings Princess Jess back into the fray. Just want everyone to play along and get along nicely. Is that too much to ask? And then Princess Jess and Queen Sam and Princess Chol Amber dance together in a circle.
I think it's always a really good thing when the man you're dating brings you back into the storyline. I think that's always a positive. It's a good moment. A little win.
Right, it's time to say goodbye, everyone. Big hugs. After today's preschool group date, I can definitely see some great mums amongst the group, and that's important to me.
It's still there. Okay, I have to go now. It was kind of hard to know if Blake saw my, you know, nurturing motherly side. Yeah, I definitely think that the kids responded well to me, so hopefully Blake saw that.
Overall, my focus going into that date was to have fun and just enjoy being around the kids. I think it was a brilliant day and I'm really happy with how I went, but I'm one of 10 girls who are hoping that Blake's the guy for them.
I think at this stage, where there's 10 girls left, everybody is going to feel anxious going into the rose ceremony.
There we go.
It's an even playing field at the moment, and we just have no idea who's going to go home.
It's like a party before a funeral. Yeah, I feel the same. Like, we actually know what's coming, so it's like, shite.
It's definitely a roller coaster of emotions in here. I didn't get to go on a date this week and I'm really nervous. but I'm ready to open up a little bit more and to show him a little bit more of me. And yeah, it's not about proving myself, I think it's just the stage that I'm at. I'm feeling as though I really need to talk to Blake tonight.
We've done winter. One more summer after the last one.
Ladies, good evening. How are you?
I like the
Rather fetching.
There's still 10 girls here. You can't really tell what kind of girl Blake is truly into, and we are all so different, so it's really hard to gauge.
From what I know of Blake, he's an amazing guy, but I don't think a girl should be approaching a guy. I'm quite old-fashioned in that sense of things, so yeah, I'm not going to approach Blake tonight. We'll just see what happens.
Laurina, would you like to go for a bit of a walk?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Need a debrief after
Well, I need a debrief after our skydive. All right, ladies, I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Oh, I guess she copped a few face lashings. I guess she deserves a wild one.
I'm very nervous. You never know what connections Blake's made, what he's thinking, and I'm feeling as though I really need to talk to Blake. I really, really want to stay.
How are you feeling, Zobel, coming into this rose ceremony?
Not confident in any way, shape or form. I'm not a love at first sight kind of girl. I'm logical and I'm rational and I'm not going to fall head over heels for the wrong person. So I think I've just really been making sure that what I learn about him is about him. It's a really tough situation, like it's hard, and I don't think I realised how difficult it would be. I'm definitely worried that Blake could potentially send me home.
I'd actually like to have a chat to Sam if I could.
Sure, Blake, I would love to. One of my favourite things about cocktail parties is when Blake pulls me aside. He came straight to get me and it made me feel really special.
I need, you to be able to connect with me and to know that this is who I am, roughly. And I think you've got a pretty good idea.
I've got a good idea.
Yeah.
I know that there's a little bit of dork in you, and I really like that. That's my favourite part.
There is. You just can't hide it. You can hide it for a little bit, but then it just...
It comes out, so don't worry. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
Blake seems to really appreciate my dorky side, so it's a massive tick. It makes me feel good and makes me feel really comfortable.
So I haven't had any one-on-one time with Blake yet, and he's come and spoken to a few of the other girls, so it's definitely my turn to put myself out there.
What are you gonna say?
Oh, I just want to have a chat. No, I don't know. I just feel like it's time that I reciprocate something.
You know what could work? I think that maybe I can do that with you, yeah.
Maybe that's not what I want, so if you, like, I don't want to... No, I don't want to, like, cut you out, so...
all right.
You go and chat if you want.
No, yeah,
It's each for their own.
At the end of the day, no matter what anyone here in the house tells you, we're here for one reason. We're here to fall in love. We're here to be with Blake. And I think that's what a lot of people are forgetting. Sometimes you can't trust the people that you're standing around.
Okay, ready, they've stood up.
Wait.
Zoe, you have to do this.
Stop. I don't want it to be a big thing. Let me go.
Okay, go. Do it.
I haven't interrupted, have I?
At the end of the day, no matter what anyone here in the house tells you, we're here for one reason. We're here to fall in love. We're here to be with Blake. Sometimes you can't trust the people that you're standing around.
Okay, ready, they've stood up.
Wait.
Zoe, you have to do this.
Stop. I don't want it to be a big thing. Let me go.
Okay, go. Do it.
I haven't interrupted, have I? I know that your time is precious and you're a wanted man, but can I steal a little bit of it?
Certainly can.
I was just being a goose as always.
Thanks, Sammy.
Hello. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt.
I feel as though Zoe is really good at being quite friendly around Blake. That said, I think what's really going to show now is whether or not she can establish a romantic connection with him. She can be mates with him, but I don't know if they can be lovers.
thought it was about time I reciprocated, seeing as you'd taken me on a date.
Well, you know.
It's got to be fair.
Right, go for it.
How are you?
I don't know if he actually did want to talk to Zoe, but he's such a gentleman, so when Zoe walks up, of course he's going to take her for a conversation.
I wanted to chat to you about something.
Sure. What's happening?
I know that you said last week that maybe I wasn't being as open as you had liked, and I want to take that on board. And I feel like I've been open in anything that you've asked me, but maybe I haven't offered up anything. Okay? I've been really impressed with everything that I have seen about you, but I have really wanted to make sure that I am having actual feelings for you as Blake. I want it to be real. I want it to be for the real person and for the right reasons. And I feel like it's hard because we haven't had extended one-on-one time. And everybody comes back from their one-on-one dates and they're smitten. And I'm really envious. Like, I want that. And I can't fault you.
I've got a little bit of a curveball question.
Yeah, go.
So Amber, as one of Zoe's closest friends, do you think that she has a genuine romantic interest in Blake?
Chantel.
I'm sorry, I had to ask the
No, I don't
question.
mind it because I'd rather answer it honestly.
Yeah.
Like, Zoe and I have talked about it.
Yeah.
The thing with Zoe is, like, Zoe's not an open book. We all know that. Zoe's not coming here and be like, my friends do this and my family's this and I love flowers. That's not her as a person, and that's not Zoe in a romantic relationship either.
Zoe isn't someone that I've necessarily warmed to in the house, and I think it's because she's always had quite a guard up, and it's a guard that no one can really penetrate through.
Like, she's a closed book. Like, she keeps
She
her...
really is.
She is, and I've known that about her since I've met her. I've known that she's pretty closed book since I met her, and she's not really open in that respect at all.
Are you guys, like, offended by the fact she hasn't opened up and we all have?
It's not a matter of, I'm not offended by it, but I'm just struggling to understand it because I don't think that her intention is, I think it's skewed and I think it's a little all over the place and I'm finding it difficult to understand. That's where I come from.
But then why wouldn't you talk to Zoe about that?
No, but yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like everyone's at me to, like, proclaim my undying love for you, but I want to make sure that it's real. And I don't believe in relationships with an expiration date. Like, if I want to be with someone, I want to be with them forever. I'm not here for a short-term relationship. I'm here to find the man of my dreams, and I want to make sure that that's him, that I'm not just in love with the idea of The Bachelor, that I fall in love with Blake as the person. And I don't think I realised I wasn't being open. Like, I don't know, I suppose this is me trying to let you in a bit more and trying to open up, and baby steps. Bear with me. I appreciate that you are bearing with me. I'm trying.
I appreciate that too. Thank you.
If I do get sent home tonight, at least I have done everything I wanted to do at this point. I haven't done anything more and I haven't done anything less. I've been myself.
How are those romantic stirrings going? Did you tell him that you had any kind of feeling for him?
I just chatted about where I was at in this whole experience.
Yeah.
Like, that I wanted to make sure I was actually falling for him as a person and not the ideal of The Bachelor sort of thing.
Sure.
So, yeah.
So is that romantic or is that cautious?
I don't know.
Good evening, ladies.
Hi, Asha.
Some interesting dates this week. Laurina, congratulations on surviving yours.
Thank you.
You are safe this evening. So, 9 exceptional women still without a rose. And tonight, Blake has just 8 roses to give out.
I'm a complete wreck. I'm terrified and nervous. I'd really love a rose.
One of you will be leaving the mansion this evening.
I'm definitely developing feelings for Blake. If Jazz got a rose over me, I don't know what I would think. I would be disappointed in Blake, to be honest.
Here's Blake.
I definitely feel like I have a connection with Blake, and he's showing that he has my back with me by giving me roses every week.
Blake's a gorgeous guy, and I've always, had that crush there. But I just wanted to explore that to make sure it was real. I just hope I haven't left it too late.
Sam.
Oh.
Sam, will you accept this rose?
Thank you.
Thank you.
There really does feel like there's that good connection between us. So I think if I was sent home, I'd be sad that I just overread the whole situation.
Lisa. Will you accept this rose?
I will. Thank you, Blake.
Jessica. Will you accept this rose?
Will. I still feel that Blake perhaps doesn't have as good a connection with some girls as he does with me. So I guess I'm not as stressed at the moment.
Chantel.
My heart is fluttering as always, and it's just these seconds and minutes that feel like hours on end. I obviously hope that there's a rose with my name on it, but you really just never know.
Louise.
As I'm waiting for Blake to call my name out to get a rose, I'm looking around at all the girls. I'm trying to figure out who might have a better connection with Blake. I'm hoping that he knows me well enough now to give me a rose. I think I deserve it.
Amber. Will you accept this rose?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I approached Blake tonight, and I sort of showed my hand of cards. I don't know if that was enough for him. I've put my heart on the line. That's all I can do.
Cara. Cara, will you accept this rose?
Yes. Of course I will. Thank you.
I really want a rose. That is his indication to me that he wants to get to know me just as much as I want to get to know him.
I always knew this day was going to come. I'm petrified of going home. I'm not ready to go home.
Sorry. Sorry. Will you accept this rose? Thank you.
Alana, you didn't receive a rose. Please take some time now and say goodbye.
You find the one here for sure.
Everyone signs up for this to have that dream and, you know, fall in love and get married and have children. Like, that's most girls' dream. Obviously, this didn't work out for me, but yeah, I won't let it get me down. I'll definitely find the one when I go back home.
Next time,
In a Bachelor world first.
you're going to meet some new love interests.
Hi.
The competition
Who is this girl?
is turned on its head
I'm here to date the Bachelor.
What the?
as a parade of new arrivals.
It was like coming into a pack of wolves. This is our home, and if they want to infiltrate, then they better watch out.
Push the original Bachelorettes
I just want to hug you, but you probably just don't even want to look at me.
to breaking point.
Does it look like I want a hug?
Wow. Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.